Welcome to Citi Market Watch, where we concisely unpacked all you need to know on important topics. Joining me, Audrey Cheong, Citigold Private Client Portfolio Counsellor.
Hi, son. Bring on 2023, please.
Indeed, Audrey, I think there are very few who will want to remember this year. What's the scorecard, Audrey?
Well, the S&P has been down over 20%. The Barclays US Aggregate Index, which reflects benchmark US Treasuries, similarly was down almost 20%. The fact that both were down and down significantly is also extremely unusual. Since the war of the last 70 years, this has happened only 5 times. Natural gas quadrupled and more. In fact, aside from US dollar and energy, most asset classes are essentially or significantly down.
Thanks, Audrey. Markets have been horrible, but really there has been so many things that have impacted 2022. Value versus growth. Value, which has been underperforming for over a decade, suddenly found some friends. Then again, big tech, it would appear, found itself alone and adrift. The January 6th committee tries and continues to try to make sense of US politics. Trump said, "Fight like hell." And Cassidy Hutchinson held her clavicles and said, "Mark, we need to do something." We had that incredible volcanic eruption near Tonga, which was equivalent to 1,000 Hiroshimas. Yvon Chouinard gave his company Patagonia away to the environment. BlackRock's CEO, Larry Fink, doubled down on sustainability in his annual letter, putting ESG front and center for investors and companies hungry for capital. We had Eileen Gu mania, or was that the Beijing Olympics? Russia invaded Ukraine and everyone became sanctions experts. Inflation mushroomed and a new paradigm was born. Omicron ravaged the world and zero COVID overwhelmed China and kept supply chains stressed. And lastly, we lost hedge fund great Julian Robertson and of course, the Queen. Did I miss anything, Audrey?
Well, President Xi Jinping has been re-elected for his 3rd term. And by all accounts, we continue to see global temperatures rise, and 2022 was another record for climate disasters. In dollar terms, another year with over 20 billion worth of damages.
So, Audrey, as the saying goes, we look back to move forward. What are a couple of things that really gets you thinking about how we should frame 2022 and perhaps a peek at the outlook?
China and sustainability. Now, we have covered the broad strokes on China and Asia, but what's also interesting is when you peel the layers back, look under the hood, it will appear that US big tech is losing ground to China, especially when you dissect how or where advertising revenue is getting reallocated. On sustainability, hats off to Yvon Chouinard for leading the way. But as we have touched on multiple times, sustainability, the E, the S, and the G keep coming back as not just existential issues, but also save the world solutions. And when we look at broad performance, these are also the investments we want to own.
Thanks, Audrey. This is our last Citi Market Watch update for the year. It has been a packed year, and we really do hope you have enjoyed and benefited from all the content. That said, aside from the key issues Audrey mentioned, there are so many issues that will continue to impact us into 2023 and beyond. The market waits for no one, so please do listen to our podcast where we will again dive deeper into these details. And please speak to your Citigold or Citigold Private Client Relationship Manager about further opportunities.